What's going on, new gamers? Today we're going to be going over a little bit more Elden Ring, and what I'm going to be going over today is how you can learn new spells for those Intellect and those Faith classes. So if you're like me and you just couldn't seem to find out how to get new spells, then stay tuned. That's coming up next. Welcome back, all you guys and girls. As always, for all things gaming, for all things Xbox, then why not hit that subscribe and bell icon? I'll bring you all the latest and greatest in content, hints, tips, guides and builds, and just some fun gameplay and reviews of upcoming games as well. For today though, we're going to be going over how you can get your hands on new spells for the classes that tend to use them. So for example, your Faith, your Intellect, your Astrologers, your Prophets, those type of classes, the ones that need them, how do you get your hands on them? Now first off, I was venturing around everywhere, and finally I thought I had the answer, because once you get a little bit further in the game, I think for myself, once I made it up to just up to here, I was trying to work out what marker it was then, the Castle Ward Tunnel, you fight your first kind of real boss of this area, and even if you lose to them, which I did first time, you sit back down at the rest and you're told that you can go to a new travel location. And that's going to be just over here, the Table of Lost Grace. Kind of a central hub, you're able to get everything you need there, you've got vendors, you've got shops, so I was sure that this would be the place to get my spells. So I bopped straight over to there. You can actually come here really early game or a little bit later on, depending on when you actually start fighting that boss. But once I was here, I went everywhere. You've got a blacksmith, you've got a vendor, you've got quite a few people to talk to, and I was almost sure that there would definitely be my kind of spells for this class here, which believe it or not is actually the prisoner class, but instead there was just this fella. So as you can see, there's a prophet class right here. Do you appear to be doing very well? Very good, yada yada yada. Would you like to learn an incantation? Now the first time you speak to him, he will actually say to you, are you still part of the Faith? I said yes, just to see what he actually had to offer, and it was Faith stuff. I'm guessing you probably got to say yes. If you say no, I don't know what's going to happen, so say yes just in case. That way at least you've got his wares to buy whenever you want. So press study, and then from here you can pretty much have a little look and you can grab up any of those Faith ones. So you've got the Urgent Heal, the Cure Poison, Magic Fortification, just down here your Flame Sling, so kind of your makeshift fireball, Catch Flame and Rejection. These are just the standard base wares, no doubt in my mind they're going to be very similar to Dark Souls 3, and as you find things throughout the world and progress, you're probably going to be able to upgrade them and get better ones in the store. However, I could not find any for myself for the Intellect class. After just running around like an absolute crazy person for quite some time, I found that just over yonder, just over here, the Waypoint Ruins Cellar. Now what you're going to do, you're not going to go straight to here. I had a kind of airlift around about here, I think it was, but even if you don't, you can make your way all the way down this road and make it just to this waypoint. So probably your best travel is from the Agheel Lake north, and then just follow the road all the way down. So just outside the location, and I've been hit by some poison. If you want to go straight in, you very well can, but you might get hit by poison and such, so you may well want to take out a few of these just to make your life a bit easier. If you don't want to take out the big guy at the back and save yourself from some FP, you very well can. But you're going to bop straight through here. And just over here, when I find the right way, I've already been here once, you're going to make it all the way down here, and there's going to be a boss encounter. Now after you've beat them, which to be fair they're not too bad, if you need a summons just chuck it in here, and if you're thinking that I got this head off him, I didn't. It's really pure coincidence because I actually acquired this just before I came here. But yeah, you're going to beat him, and from there you're going to be able to walk straight over to here, open up the door and walk in to see this lovely lady, the person you've probably been after if you're like me and you're into that Intellect. You're going to be trying to get some spells off of her. She's going to ask you if you're going to be her apprentice, and then she's going to say that she's a little bit dodgy, and do you still want to be? And you're going to say yes to both of them, because I don't know what happens if you say you don't want to be and you don't want to block anything off. From there, you're going to be able to acquire all of her base skills, and like I said, no doubt in my mind, you'll be able to find things throughout the game that means you can increase her inventory, exactly the same like the Dark Souls game. But ultimately, you've found the vendor, and you'll be able to buy some nice spells if you want to upgrade your magic, and just have a little play around with your class. Glintstone Pebble, Glintstone Stars, which is the one I'm actually hoping to try next. Glintstone Arc, which looks like it's quite good for kind of multi-targets. Crystal Barrage. This one looks interesting as well, looks like some big damage on that Scholar's Armament, really big magic damage with that sword. And last but not least is Scholar's Shield, which I probably won't be using, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, all in all, at least you've got both vendors now, and if you need to come back, make sure you've got enough money, and have a little look for whatever items you need, which I'll look on the internet now to see where it is, and chuck it in some kind of a text. No doubt in my mind that you can upgrade them as you go, because that seems like it's a little bit on the lacking side, probably quite basic at the moment. But yeah, as always, Full Things Gaming, Full Things Xbox, take care, I'll see you on the next day.